Hello to all our friends, family, and followers. Welcome to Freedom Ranch Homestead. My name is Brooke, for those who do not know me, and I am excited to give you the latest update on our log cabin build. Over the last couple weeks, Dan Osborne of Mountain Man Construction and his crew, including his sons and his daughter, have worked diligently to get the second floor in place. I was really hoping to get you guys some great shots from my drone, but unfortunately, I crashed it into a tree and it broke its leg. So there will not be any awesome drone shots in this video, and maybe not for a little while. I'm sending it away to the drone hospital and I'm praying that they can fix its leg so that I can get it back up in the air and giving you guys some awesome shots of the beautiful landscape. I also was unable to really get upstairs with Dan and his crew just because of safety reasons. We do not have steps up to the second floor yet. So it is a ladder that gets you up there, and it just was not very safe for me to be climbing up there and to be around all that construction. There was stuff dropping down from the ceiling as they were building it up, and so I tried to stay outside of the cabin to get my video shots. So that is why most of the shots are done from the exterior portion of the cabin. The very first thing that they did, which unfortunately I was away for the day when they did it, so I wasn't able to get a whole lot of video of it happening, but they built the north-facing wall of the shed dormer. Look at, they started the framing today. So this is the upstairs bathroom window, and then the bunk room window is here, and then the big loft area. We have two windows looking out, and then over here will be a big triangle window. That's awesome. I'm so excited they did all this. The next day, a crane was brought in order to lift the ridge beam up into place on top of the tree. We had to use 2 layers of logs in order to reach the ceiling peak. The first layer was a shorter length, and the second layer consisted of 3 different pieces, which were joined together once in place. They created, in total, a 44-foot long beam. We needed to add that first layer of log to gain more height, because unfortunately Chuck had cut the tree about a foot too short last year when we first had it harvested. He was pretty bummed about that, but it has worked out just fine. They secured the beams with long screws, both to the tree, to each other, and then to the side beams, which were constructed at the ends of the cabin.
On the outside, looking in, I really wasn't sure what I was getting. Between the highways on the sea, waiting for something to get to me. I wasn't sure what I was hoping for, you see. But you act like gravity and you are pulling me. 'Cause you know what I want, babe. You know everything that gets me going. You know what I want, babe. All the little things that I'm
Once the ridge beam was securely in place, they were able to start putting in the ceiling rafters along the shed dormer roof. At this point, we were finally able to get a good idea of how high the ceilings were going to be, and we were absolutely loving the way that it looked. I went out for about 2 hours and I came back and they had made some incredible progress. The next day, Harvey came out and he started constructing the south-facing wall of the shed dormer that will make out Bree's room. He framed out 2 windows, which will overlook the horse ring, and then secured the rafters for her shed dormer roof once that was completed. When Bree got home from school and they were all done with the construction, we took her up top and she got to see what the size of her room was going to look like and what the view was going to be, and needless to say, she was extremely happy. It was amazing to see all the rafters in place on both the back shed dormer and Bree's shed dormer, and be able to kind of get a little bit of a better visual of what the roof line was going to look like. Once they had completed all of those rafters, they got to work securing the zip boards on top. Finished up for the day because it's starting to rain, and they got a lot of the roof on. Yay! Breeze room.
So how
It's Monday morning and they are back to work. The roof should be finished today, at least over the loft portion of it. The following day, they came to secure the rafters over the living room, which has a 10-12 pitch. Chuck was originally very concerned about the way that I had designed the loft and was feeling that it was going to make everything seem very closed in the cabin because we really wanted to have an open feel. Well, once the ceiling rafters went up and we were able to get a good grasp and a good feeling of how high the ceilings are, he is not concerned at all anymore. We are definitely pleased with how spacious it feels in the cabin and how high these ceilings are. It is just going to be such a phenomenal space for us to live in. They just finished up for the day and they got all the rafters for the living room ceiling in. I'm going to walk around and check it out. This is the main entry. Holy moly, these are going to be tall ceilings. That is so cool. This is the view from the kitchen. Here's the little dining area there, and then the living room, and that will be where the fireplace is. And then we have our fabulous ceiling rafters. And the staircase will go just a little bit behind where the scaffolding is. It goes up to the right of the tree. Dig it. Dig it. Yay. And then up on top, we have 2 triangle windows to really let a lot of sunlight in. So yesterday, just in time for the rain to come today, they came and put the final zip boards in place on top of the living room rafters. And now we have a fully enclosed space, and we are just so excited about it. Look at that. Oh my God. They're not 100% completed with the roof line yet, though. They still need to do the end portions, but they should be coming tomorrow to get that all finished up so that everything is completed and they can move on to the next phase of building out our cabin. Yesterday, Chuck and I started the process of beginning the chinking phase of the development of the log cabin, which entailed starting to put up some of the metal mesh. I think it's like a diamond mesh that sets in between each of the logs. So we took some time figuring out how best we were going to be able to do that, and I think we've come up with a good system. So there'll be a video coming out on that very soon. The next video is going to give you a little bit more idea of what has been happening with the landscaping. We have had a post pounder come to get the horse fence started. He's been a little bit delayed, and especially now because of the rain, but he should be back hopefully in the next day or two to finish that up. We got the round pen almost completed so that the fence can get put in as well. And we also did some more tree planting and got the soil where our garden is going to be tilled up so that we can get it ready for fertilizer and ready to plant. Once again, we really appreciate you guys joining us on this journey, and we hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you again next time. Have a very blessed day.